All right, 6-4, Mr. Nadic. 9 wins, 5 lessons using the harmonics. All right, okay, 4 trades, 3 wins, 1 lesson. Okay, C2, harmonics, 4 wins, 1 lesson. All right, Sammy, 10 wins, 4 lessons. 5 trades, 5 lessons. 5 trades, all right, 5 lessons. Okay. Madam Tina, 4 wins, 6 lessons. Wow, you guys have 3 lessons yesterday. All right. 2 wins, 1 lesson. All right. For everyone who had a lesson yesterday, congratulations. All right. Yesterday was a pretty tough day. Yesterday, Friday, was a pretty tough day with harmonics. All right. So if you had lessons, let them be lessons. All right. So I learned a lot from the people who traded. If you took some trades in the morning, all right, without actually, if your trades were those you took in the morning, you would definitely end the day with lessons, right? Those who, I believe some of the people who had wins, all right, were those who trade the sessions from the afternoon, or probably had a roll up, probably had a double up, you know, during the hours of the afternoon. The morning trades that were called by the scanner, all right, still traveled the opposite directions. Okay, it was only when it has gotten high, right? It got high during the afternoon evening sessions. So those that were taken during the afternoon evening sessions had a probable clear win. Okay, so for everyone who had a lesson yesterday, he shared. I had more lessons. I had, you know, for the first time, I had more lessons, not more lessons than my win. All right, but I had about, wow, only in a day, I think I traded about 20, okay, I traded about 20 something trades. I had about more, I think I had 10 lessons, right? The trades were pretty good. So if you had lessons, let it be lessons. It's not a bad trade. It's not that you did the wrong thing. All right. It's not that the tool is bad. The market is just sometimes like that. All right. It's like that sometimes. Okay. So that is why most of the time I always like to caution during our Friday's market, during our Monday's market, the market is very unpredictable. Okay. The market is very, because the market is just reviving, either setting up or reviving, either setting up or reviving. So one of the things I like to do, I explore. The reason I said I took 20 something, not because of the fact that, okay, I am trading. I explore. If I were to trade the way I'm going to trade, we're going to trade today, I'm not going to have those amount of lessons. But what I do most of the time is I explore trading. And me, I don't have a demo account. My live account is my demo account, right? So because I am consistent in experiencing, it has always been a win for me. It has always been a growth for me, right? So for most people, when the times and the sessions are like that, what you do is just move, all right? Move your trade to your demo account. Okay? You practice demo, you trade live. Okay, you practice demo, you trade live. So most times in the morning, always guard your trading on Mondays. Guard your trading on Fridays. All right. The market is more healthier Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. So when you're trading Mondays, mostly in the mornings, right? Mostly in the mornings, all the trades that were taken in the morning. So let me do a review of the trades. Where's the scanner? Okay, first I wanted to look at news. Today is 14th. All right, Euro GBP 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Okay, we're close. All right. We are off the parameters of news. 10 a.m. There's going to be light news on euro. So euro is for the past 2 or 3 days, or probably since Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, euro has been on the climax, very resistant. Okay. So the first thing you do, you always like to check as a trader, you always like to check what's happening with this is called fundamentals. This fundamental analysis, what is happening in the media, what is happening in the news, right? Because all these things have a sharp and quick way of influencing the market, all right, either positively or negatively. So you want to know which is on the spotlight, which currency is on the spotlight right now. All right, so I'm looking at 7 a.m. We had Euro and GBPs, they were on the spotlight. They had low impact news, all right? So, and we are off that hour. So all day, French bank holiday, Euro. So Euro might be like this, okay? So around 10 a.m., which is probably, yeah, about 30 minutes from now, there's gonna be light news on euro. So euro is going to be today, I think during these hours, euro is going to be like this, right? And one thing about news, I don't try to learn news. You know, a lot of people, when they come to fundamentals, they try to learn it. But it's good. If you want to go into learning fundamental, we have fundamental traders, right? It means you have to go study past history. You know, you have to go, you know, to what's happening, go read, go look at what is happening in news. What are they saying? What have they said concerning this news? How did it impact the currency when it was done? It's a whole lot. So what I do is I just stay away, right? If I don't treat fundamentals, right? I don't put it into consideration as a trader because of my style of trading. But it's good you look at it. If you're learning how to trade. So this allows you to manage your lessons. So I show you know if this happened, all right. If this happened, you know why it happened. So next time you're always conscious of, okay, maybe at first when I started, I was conscious of it. But when I started growing over time, you know, started following my mentor, all right, my trade mentor, I realized it wasn't following it. And all of his technicality, because it always tell you whatsoever the media is temporal, right? What would always play in the market that is consistent is the technicality. It always falls back to the technicality. And you as a trader, you don't want to be distracted by many things. You're going to lose your ground, right? You don't want to be distracted by this. So you just know that, oh, no matter what the news does, it's always going to play in a direction. It's either it takes it up, either it takes it down. Either way, it's fulfilling the technicality. It always responds to the technicality. So that way, I absorb myself from always being cautious of what the media. But every trader will tell you that you should always look at, as a trader, always look at what is happening fundamentals, because the fundamentals will affect the sentiment, and the sentiment is going to affect if you're trading short term. All right, does that make sense? That means 777 in the chart. So always before you start your trading, you should look at what is happening, what is going to happen to the currency you're going to trade. All right, you're taking a currency mostly for those that are trading short term. All right, mostly for those who are trading. If you're trading short term, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes intraday, you would want to pay attention to what's happening in the in the news, what's happening in Forex Factory. Okay, so presently right now in the hours of from 10 a.m. I think 11 a.m. USD is also, but they are light news. So when they are yellow folders, means they are not much impact. But when you have multiple yellow folders, they can have an impact, right? Like Euro 10 a.m. has multiple yellow folders. So 3 yellow folders can actually make a strong impact, right? So this one is fundamental, and just a little, I'm just putting a little light on fundamental. They have a way, all right, of affecting your trade, mostly when you're doing short term. All right, so that is it. So we're clear off news as at this hour. So whatever currency we want to take right now, it's held there. It's we're okay, we're good. So that is fun. That is fundamental. So sentiment. So we have 3 types of analysis. We have the fundamentals, we have the sentiment. Sentiment is how traders are reacting to the volume of the market right now. So someone who goes into this chart right now is going to buy Euro GBP. Why? Euro is stronger than GBP. That's sentiment. How traders react to the, so people might come here, look at this, oh, euro is stronger, they'll put a trade. Guess what? The more they put a trade, they respond to this. Euro keeps getting stronger and stronger, GBP keeps getting weaker and weaker. That's sentiment, all right? This is void of technicality, it's just pure sentiment. AUD, JPY, all right? AUD is the base, JPY is the quote, right? And if the base is weaker than the quote, what happens to the currency? It sells. You look at AUD, JPY right now, the market is selling. That's sentiment. All right. GBP, USD is selling right now because GBP is weak, USD is what? Strong. Quote is stronger than base. Market sells. Sentiment. So every intraday trader or scalper always should be close to their what? Sentiment. You want to look at what other traders, how other traders are reacting to this same currency you're trading. All right. Does that make sense? Type in a 111 on the chart. So one way to look at this, I know we still have some new students that are here, but the language I've spoken right now is pure basic. So you must, every student who's on the academy should know, all right, base currency, quote currency, these simple terms, right? You should know. So don't ask on the chart for me to repeat what I said concerning that. Okay, don't ask on the chart. Base, don't tell me you don't understand what base is, you don't understand what quote is, you need to go to your academy. Don't trade, don't make money. All right, so I'm going to put it on the chart. So this is how you look at sentiment. All right. Livechart.co. So another place you actually look at sentiment, that's for strength. So we have strength, we have volume. So there I know the strength of the currency at the particular hour or time of the day. All right, if I come to finviz.com, I get to see the volume, the measurement of the volume. All right, so presently right now, GBP has the lowest volume in the market. All right, why the Swiss franc has what? The strongest volume in the market. So GBP CHF right now is going to be what? Selling more than any of the other pair. Why? Because of the volume. All right, because of the volume. So this is how sentimental analysis. It means what traders are seeing presently based on how they react to the market. So I'll copy this. And during this session, I'm going to actually, talk about how they should affect your decision in taking the trade if you're taking short-term trade. Okay, so both are there. Just excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna also look at our tools, the web slinger, the blue gator, and probably the cash trap also for those who are learning it. All right, and we're going to also put our trades, our daily trades on the harmonic scanner so that we can go there. So presently right now, you're seeing this momentum. What is happening is euro. Euro is happening, euro is strong. All right, GBP is weak. So that's why this market is buying crazily, like crazily. Okay, so where do I right now? Where do I buy this market right now? The market is neither in a floor or in a ceiling right now. So what do? I wait for the next ceiling. Okay, so where do I have my, so now, I want to tell everyone here right now, it would have been okay for you to buy your market here, all right? it would have been okay for you to sell your market here. Why? This first entry, this first entry is a ceiling. And what do I do when market gets to a ceiling? I sell. So if the harmonics is telling me that I should sell at this ceiling, all right, what I do is that what I can obey the harmonics. All right, it's a ceiling. All right, it's a ceiling, it's a floor, so it's a good area to enter the market. It's a ceiling. You can see all these areas what are areas of ceiling. So if it doesn't respond to this area, what's the next area? You can see this same area is an area of ceiling. Okay, so for someone who takes the trade, is taking it based on pure technicality, and it's okay. All right, but something can happen. Just like the market, if the momentum on euro is going stronger and stronger, it can beat the tech, it can keep breaking the resistance. Like what happened yesterday. All right, the momentum on euro just keep, all right, it just kept going. All things, it just kept going up. All right, you can see from yesterday, what it just kept doing was what? Boom, just kept going. Little retracement, boom, little boom, it just kept going up. Right? So it might still go up. It might break this if the moment, if the sentiment of today keeps getting euro strong and GBP keeps going weak around the hours of the day. What will happen? It will keep pushing till those sentiments dwell off. So what are you supposed to do as a trader? You don't put your emotions when you begin to place those trades at the right position. So someone might take a trade yesterday and say, oh, it went the opposite direction. It's just the market, right? Your good thing is you took it at the best. Like I just said right now, this is a good area for what? A ceiling, because it's a ceiling here, all right? If it doesn't go there, if it doesn't take it here, all right, we might take it in the next entry. All right, if it doesn't go there, I might put it here. All right, this little ceiling here. So these are areas that we might have a reversal if this dwells down today. If not, this guy might push this trade all the way up. All right, euro can be as stubborn as that. If GBP keeps dying, it can push the way all the way up. So what do I do as a trader? If I see I've taken positions, all right, I've taken position. If it gets to entry, this second entry right now, all right, I'm going to take a light position. Why would I take a light position? Listen to what I'm saying right now. Very, very important. And it's recorded. You need to go over, all right, the video that I do. I always say why and when I should take a trade. Because of the sentiment that is happening right now, euro is stronger than GBP. That means a buy momentum. All right, if it gets to a ceiling that is strong, a past ceiling, what I do, all right, I put my execution, I sell at ceiling, so I definitely am going to sell. But what do? I sell for my sentiment. I sell putting sentiment in consideration, so I don't put my full risk, because now there is a probability that the sentiment might still push against. But I know ultimately what controls me is the technical. So I'm going to sell at the ceiling irrespective of my sentiment. But what do? I now have my what? Execution risk. I have my risk. So if I was supposed to trade with $10, I'm going to put $5. Why? My technicality is senior, but something is competing with my technicality. So in case it doesn't go my way, I know I only gave what? Half of my risk. But guess what? I'm keeping some for a better entry. So it's better, if I give 5, it took it the other way. Guess what? When it gets to the other position that I know, it might not really push up this direction. But if this guy pushes up, this is too close. The next entry is too close. So some of you, what I would advise, right? If this market gets to this entry right now, put a light risk. If it doesn't go, it gets here, put another light risk. So that means you did 2, right? But 1 risk, but you did it in 2 places. So either way, if it's coming back, definitely all throughout the day, if it's coming back, all right, it might pay you 1 or even pay you the 2 because they are not too far. All right, they are not too far. Am I making sense? Type in a 111 in the chat. Simple logic. Simple logic. So don't just always cast your trade because, oh, this is the harmonic scanner, I just put it. No, no, no. These are things you put into consideration. You just put them into consideration, right? I put a light risk on entry, the first entry. You get to stop loss, I'm going to put the other light risk. But guess what Kenvry is going to do if it keeps pushing up? I know if it push up, it's going to come to this next ceiling. So it's either going to come play around here, which was a little, all right? So what I'm going to do, if it comes here, I'm going to double up. What will be my double up? I'm going to increase. That's how I trade. All right? I know definitely this momentum can happen, can't keep going like this forever. All right? You can see the RSI, right, is in over bought. So you can't keep going. So if it's under today, if these guys still keep pushing up and it gets here, all right, I'm going to put what I put here and here. That makes me recoup because I know if it's coming back down, it might not come back to this, so I would lose this. But what I would put here will make me gain this and this. All right? So this is what I do every day. Even if I don't lose. For the past 2 weeks, I've not lost a day. All right? No. Since I've been trading the harmonic scanner, what is 2 weeks? What am I saying? Right? Since I've been trading the harmonic scanner, I have not lost a day. I've not had losses a day. I'm trying to pitch what I do, right? The video is recorded. Listen to what I'm saying because it's what we used to apply. So some of you take a trade, but the trade goes against you, but you really don't know how to manage. So that's one of the times we say trade management is another skill. You know how to manage a trade, but how do you manage a trade? You understand technicality. And how do you understand technicality? You trade off emotions. Some of you go read emotion-free trading. All right, you are controlled by your emotions. You don't see opportunity. You see your lessons. What you see is what you have, right? Your dominating thoughts are what you get. So if you're always thinking about what place the trade is going against you, you're always looking at your losses, guess what? That is what ends your day. But me, I always see wins. Despite their lessons, I don't care. I always see wins. So this is a win. Anyone that pays me, I see my entries as wins. So if one doesn't pay me, I move to the other one. I care less about the other one. Why? That is why I can tell you for a fact. I can show you over and over. I guess since I've been trading the harmonic scanner, I've never had a loss in a day. Right? I've never had a loss in a day. Right? Are you guys understanding me? Type in a 555 in the chat. Okay. And the truth is, if you're trading anything less than the daily, I really can't guide you based on what's happening in the day, just your probability. I don't, the day, the 15 minutes candle, all those ones are probability. I'm talking majorly on the happenings of the day's trading. So if your losses were more on the 15-minute candle, 1 hour candle, what you just need to do, evaluate what is working for you, right? If the daily are always giving us this result and the 15 minutes not, what do? You change style, or you learn continually how to master your 15 minutes. All right. You guys, did you understand what I said? Typing 777 in the chat. So always let your skill move ahead of your emotions. I know people take these trades, right? We can take these trades on the session, but you should always, there are opportunities every time the scanner puts. Do you know you can actually be on one trade? Just one trade, right? Just one trade. All throughout the day, and you have a major win, just one trade. Okay, so let's go to trading. Right now, I'm not going to trade this pair. It's in one place right now. It's not moving from there. I'm going to take it around 801. All right, Euro GBP, I'm going to take Euro GBP around 801. Excuse me. So I'm going to wait for it here. This is neither a floor, neither a ceiling. All right. If I was to buy, I can buy around here because not far from. But since I'm looking at selling, all right, I'm not selling around this area, but I can sell around this area. I can sell around this area. So depending on where you think is best for you, if you're still looking at the sentiment, Euro is still stronger. If Euro still keep getting stronger and GBP still get weaker, all right, what you do? So this is the strength right now. If you keep looking here, all right, good. So Euro is getting strong. So what's going to happen? It's going to keep pushing up. So what do? You can be patient. All right, stay patient. Stay patient for this. Okay, be patient. So what I'm going to do right now, I apply patience when I see this. Okay, I apply patience when I see this. Does that make sense? So that's what I do. AUD USD. So I'm in 1 hour right now. Whoops. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to buy AUD USD. It's made a good move, but it's above my floor. All right, I'm going to buy AUD USD. So what has AUD USD been doing? All right, it gets to a ceiling, it comes back. It gets to a floor, it goes back. All right, can you see? Gets to a ceiling, comes back, floor goes back, ceiling comes back, floor goes back. Now it's at a ceiling, it's at a floor, right? And it's going back. And all throughout today, it might just play around, all right, to the up. So it will be okay for me, all right, to take this trade for a day. So this is my first trade I'm going to take for a day. All right, AUD USD. But it's a little late, but since we're taking it for the whole day, all right, me, I'm taking it for the whole day. So what I'll do, I'll put a light risk. Why am I going to put a light risk? In case. So I've said this right now, it affects every of my decision. Light risk. What's the light risk? Okay, this is no, this is full. So I'm putting full, not light. I thought USD was stronger than AUD. So if USD was stronger than AUD, what will happen? It will be selling. All right, now AUD is stronger than USD. Because of this, I'm going to put my full risk. But if USD was stronger than AUD, what am I going to do? I'm going to obey my technicality, but put a lesser one. All right, so that in case it still sells back down to that floor, I will not put the other one. So that makes it my full risk. All right, so I'm going to go back right now. I think I'm already in AUD USD. I think I bought it yesterday. All right. So you can actually get on AUD USD. That's good. I'm already in the trade. I was already on it yesterday. What I did, I rolled over. It wasn't, I think I entered around this area. It was still coming down. So I rolled over because I know it can consolidate. If it happens again, I'm going to roll over. If it happens again, I'm going to, because why? It's respected that area for a very long time. All right. It respected that area for a very long time. So let's look through other trades. Are you guys in? Are you guys with me? AUD USD buy for the day. So how do you buy for the day? You come here, you go to intraday, all right, and you put it in 000. All right, and you buy. So that's that. Right? You put it in 000 and you buy. That makes sense. So that's good. Your trade is done. So let's look at other currency. Another currency. Okay, NZD USD. NZD-USD also, I'm going to buy. Why? It just came off of a floor. It's rejecting. It's been rejected by a floor. I think that's a currency I should still be on already. NZD-USD. Okay, NZD-USD. So I'm going to put a full risk. I think, let's see what's happening. Yeah. Okay. They're both equal. So I'm going to put a good one on that one. All right, so that's NZD-USD. It comes back down. Yeah, so this entry is a good one. Why? This floor is a good one. It's a good floor, right? It's a good floor. Marks my push back to stop loss. So this area close to stop loss. If it gets back there, I'm going to double up. Why? Because from there to have what? A push back. Okay, so that is all right. So this is Euro USD. So what should I do in a pair like this? All right. I'll be patient. Why? I already talked about Euro. Euro is strong right now. Right? Euro is strong right now. USD is weak. USD is weak, so I can refresh. Okay. I think USD is gaining a little bit of strength, right? So let's see how this goes. But presently, the market is in the middle of a ceiling and a floor. All right, so this is a floor, this is a ceiling. All right, every line in the harmonic scanner is its own. So it's in the middle of a ceiling or a floor. It gets here, I put a light risk. All right, if it gets here, I put a light risk. Where am I going to trade it? So watch, guys, this is so simple. The trade is telling us I'll sell around this area. All right, if it doesn't go there, I'll sell around this area. All right, so I'll put a light risk here and also put what? Another, the other of my risk, I'll put it here. All right, so in case it push up, that's my sell zone. So patient on this one. All right, patient on this one. Then if it's coming back down, if it breaks this floor, anything under this floor, you can sell for the day. Right? Does that make sense? Anything under the second entry, you can sell for the day. Does that make sense? Type in a 111. Okay, so this is trade management. I'm putting more of the trade management because we are not always live. All right, so at the end of the day, you guys will trade our trade, but I have different results. Why? There is a little bit of knowledge I had on what I apply trade management. I don't trade based on emotion, or if you just call, I take it. No, so I manage my trade. So even if I'm losing a trade, I will end up winning that trade. Why? Because not the first entry, I might end up winning that currency. Why? Because of trade management. I know how to manage what? The risk that I send out. It is gone. Okay, so for this broker, those trades are gone. Euro GBP still on this broker, still in the same place. Euro is not, it's not moving, just in one place. Okay, AUD USD, we're already on that one. NZD USD, we're already on that one. USD JPY, I think this is already gone. So this is already gone. Okay, this is already gone. You can see, so you see that if you're taking these trades, consolidation is what is taking most of that you're losing the trade. The trade consolidates, it's not ready. So those trades that also took yesterday, most of them are still here. All right. And I've always said I can give an account of most of the trades that happened. Trades were on the 1 hour, but they were on the reverse on the 15 minutes. So if you took 15 minutes trade, guess what? It might have gone against you, but it's here on the 1 hour. All right. So AUD NZD, this is AUD NZD. AUD NZD is for a buy since yesterday. All right. I got in, I won since yesterday. All right. AUDJ on the 1 hour, but guess what? It was called on the 15 minutes for a sell. AUDJPY was what? A buy on the 1 hour, but guess what? It was called on 15 minutes for a sell. So in fact, I didn't know. I opened the 15 minutes and I sold. All right. I lost the one I sold, but I won the one I bought because you can see it went up. I won it. But the one I sold, that's why you need to be watchful. You need to be watchful on the scanner. Always align. Let your trade align with that of the higher time frame. Also, GU was on the reverse. All right, so GU is an ultimate sell on the 1 hour. It's been on sale, but guess what? It was called for the buy on the 15 minutes. How many of you noticed that yesterday? All right. In fact, the one on the 15 minutes is what I won in the day. All right, because it bought yesterday. All right, it bought. Now it's been called for a sell. It's on the floor, and that floor is B area. I don't. So you can see you learn. That's confluence, time confluence. It makes sense when you apply it. All right, time frame confluence. So you learn. If you didn't win, you learn. Now I'm telling you, you learn. Oh, this is what happens. So I must always watch what? Always try to watch what happens on the 15 minutes and 1 hour. Okay. So for those of us in the office and attending to people, how do we keep a tab as to which we will take, considering that we are busy? All right. A very nice question. Okay, when questions are asked like this, I don't go with my first thoughts, but I'm going to say this first in respect to how it favors you. Okay. Okay. In respect to how this is 15 minutes? Okay. It's been called also for in a 15 minutes. It's called for a sell on the 1 hour, and now it's been called. It's just been updated in the 15 minutes. So in respect to what you said, if you are always in the office, you're busy, you're doing the 9 to 5, you want to pay attention to trades that you can take and you leave, right? So what does it mean? I wait for entries, the best entries. So you see the several trades that I've called right now. You're going to win more in trading based on patience. So don't just jump into trade that you know you have to watch, right? You have to be waiting for the best entry. And that is why I said what I said. When I did Euro GBP, it clearly should pay you. Why? Why did I say so? I said when it gets here, you take the trade. So if it doesn't get there, you're not trading. So you can watch. So maybe as your busy schedule, you just watch. Has it gotten there? All right. You go to trading view up. You can use call level. There's what we call call level on your phone. All right. Gives you alarm, call level. You can set an alarm on the currency. So if it gets a particular area, all right, it's going to ring. So you can set an alarm on your call level that when price gets to 907986, that's where Kenvry is going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it around any area right now. All right. The only place I'm going to sell it again is when I see the candle come below this second entry. All right. I'll put a sell for the day. So you can do two what? When price get to, so maybe around 487, 90487, all right, around that area, I'd sell. Or it gets to 9079, I'll buy. All right, 9079, I'll sell, sorry. So I put a call level so you can go busy. Put an alarm that is unique to you. So you know if it gets there, you sell. So when the alarm tells you, what do? You go to your what? Trading platform. You look at it, it's there already. You place a sell for the whole day. So you don't have to watch your trade. All right. So if you take it this morning, it gets there, you take it this morning, So what do you do in the afternoon? You check it. Is it still going up? So what's the other place I said I'm going to take it again? All right. So you can also set a call level for that area. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. This trade will get to the pinnacle. But you can set an alarm for the pinnacle, or you set an alarm for this little rejection here. All right. Because this is a break, this is a retest, it went down. So if it gets to that retest again, guess what? It's going to come down. So I can set an alarm here. That might not happen today. But if it happens today, guess what? Double your what? What you put in the former one, double it. All right? What did you put in the former one? Put a double on it. So you can gain the both of them. So your alarm is what is going to help you. Mr. Chuksi. That's what will help you. All right? Your alarm, because you can't sit every time and you're watching. So alarm should help you. Right? Alarm is your best trader. Does that make sense? So you just set the area, you wait for the areas, you don't take the trades. Because now if you take the trade, I might decide to take this trade for a sale right now. That's what I do. Most of the trades that I take while you see me plenty, I'll just put a light risk there, because I can say, oh, this thing is gonna come down now. I'll just look. It's presently at the ceiling. It's presently at this ceiling, right? Presently at this ceiling. It's presently at this ceiling, and this says ceiling is this. Okay, is this ceiling? This says I'll take this out. Right? Me, I can do that way. But since I'm talking to you, guess what? Because now I want you to take and learn, I will tell you be patient till it gets to what? This second entry. All right? Be patient. That is why I have most of the people following what I say have more results than I do. Why? They wait. Me, I know if they wait. All right, sorry for the network disappearance. So me, I know if you wait, sometimes I don't wait because I own my money, I own my time, I own my distribution. I know, all right? I'm not trying to prove anything. So I can decide to take this trade and allow it to work, to do what it needs to do, okay? But definitely when it still gets to that area, I will still take it again. Maybe I come in the afternoon, I see, I take, all right? So I always play with the harmonics kind of all through the day. I trade in the morning, I trade around one, I would come. So I always look at it probably every 1 hour, I'll just go look. It's just like you go to your WhatsApp, just like you go to your Instagram. I'll just look what is happening to this scanner right now. I will look, okay, everything is still the same way it is. I'll go do what I'm doing, right? It's my new social media because that's where I withdraw money, right? So I always look at it. Is the consciousness, some of you go to your WhatsApp more than 400 times a day. True or true? Type it in the chat. Am I right? More than 400 times a day, you go to your WhatsApp. If I'm right, type in a 777 on the chat. Okay, here's my chat. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. So I believe some of you go to your WhatsApp more than 400 times a day. Good. So me, why can't you? This is where you withdraw money. So look at it. Take a look at it. It's not bad. All right. It's not bad. Oh boy. All right. This is at floor area. Floor area. So now I've done the 1 hour. Can we shift to 15 minutes? So if you do your all right. If you do your one, if you've seen the trades on the 1 hour, you've done your 1 hour diligence, okay? You cannot shift to the 15 minutes. More trades come on the 15 minutes. So presently right now, this trade is telling me to buy. All right, so why should I buy? All right, I first have to look at the previous level of what? Support and resistance. I buy at the floor, I sell at the ceiling. So ladies and gentlemen, this was a floor. All right, it was a floor. It was a floor. All right, and now presently trade is at a floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do, USD JPY. All right, I'm going to place a buy on USD JPY. So let me look at the sentiment to know what kind of buy am I going to put. I'm going to put a full one. So USD is stronger than JPY. Ladies and gentlemen, what should we do? We put a full buy on USD JPY. So what I normally do when it's on the 15 minutes, okay, I started doing it already. Okay. I sometimes want to half my day. Oh my God, it's USDC. It's USDC. It's USDC. If I went to trade USDJPY, oh my God. All right. Okay, so what did I see? Oh my God, that is selling. So on USD what would I do right now? CHF is the strongest in sentiment right now, and it's in a good floor. So what do? I do what I do, right? Which is, hold on, let me see. So I'm going to give you guys areas that if I'm not on the chart with you, right, these are areas. If I lose this area right now, all right, I'm not going to lose this one. So what's this market? This market is a sell, presently right now, short is a sell trend. So if I'm trading this for a pullback. And I always tell you, right, you're trading for a pullback is short term. Okay, every scanner is bringing it out. So because I'm trading against sentiment, I'm going to put a light risk. USD CHF, oh, it's paying 60%. I don't like when they are paying 60%. Let's see what IQ option is doing. Okay, but I'm still going to just take it there. USD CHF, put a light risk. So I took it for the whole day. Let me see what IQ option is paying. Hope you guys are in. Just hold on. I want to see what this is paying. USD CHF. Oh, 69%, not too far. So USD CHF, I'm going to put a light risk on that one for the whole day. So some of you are on the IQ option, you still keep asking me, how do I pick the day? All right, so you just saw me pick the currency right now. This is where I choose my time. End of day is in 9 hours. It's not the end of the day. All right, in 10 hours time, right, this currency is going to end. So that is around, this is 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 8. Around 8 p.m. tonight, this is going to what? This is going to end. I can't even, this connection. This is always why I have my resentment for this. The network is it's so in need of strong network. don't know if I've taken it. I don't know if it has taken it. Oh, take it. Okay. Let me see. Is so desiring of strong network. IQ option, you need to have strong network to take, you have to trade on that platform. So it's frustrating when you're using IQ options to follow an educator. I don't advise you use an IQ options platform to follow an educator. It's gonna frustrate you. That's why I always advise use the platform the educators are using. All right, and majority of our educators, they use what? The speed double up platform, right? IQ Sense, Race Option, V-Day Forex, they're all the same platform. Because why? It's easy. You have more currencies. The currencies are already there. You don't have to go look for it in binary option or look for it in if it's not in binary, you go look for it in digital. You don't have to do all those things. The currencies are already there. Look at how long it's taking me to load the platform. It's taking like forever, right? I want to see that trade actually executed. No, it didn't go. Okay, it's not going to show here. I think, all right, okay, it took the trade, right, 9 hours. So if you want to see your trade, sometimes you can take it, it's not showing that your trade, you took it. Just come to your total portfolio, you would see it, all right? So the USD, you can see, it told me that I couldn't execute the trade, but guess what, it took it, all right? Total portfolio, that is it. I have it. Here, total portfolio means the trades that are running right now. All right, so I have it. So that may be new for some of you. Okay, so USD CHF, we are on that one. I mistakenly jumped into USD JPY, and with a full, I'm also going to win that one. All right. So why? Someone asked me, why did I take this? All right. I took this because based on history, this market has been playing around this area. So presently here now, okay, this is the floor, this is the ceiling. It come to the ceiling, it came floor, all right, came back here. So it's been playing. So it might hit here and go back. If it doesn't respect there, I'm going to wait for it here. So my first risk was there. So I've had my light risk on USD CHF there. I'm going to wait for the other one here. It's a long one, so it might not happen today. So if I lose this one, I lose it. So it's going to be a loss for today if it doesn't go this way. All right? If it doesn't go this way, because it's going to take, this might take days before it will get here. But I know definitely when this trade gets there, I'll take it. Does that make sense? All right? So there are some trades, you know, they are far from double up, rollover. This is far from rollover. If this doesn't work here right now, guess what? Let it go. All right, let it go. So sentiment might push it and will push it. But if sentiment push this in this today before the day runs out, if sentiment pushes it back, even if it's around 9 o'clock, all right, I'll take the trade around this area. And when I'll take the trade, I will take it with the double of what I put in first so that I will recoup the both. All right, does that make sense? Typing in 111 management. So you need to live on the moon to use. Yes, you stay close to the network in the moon. All right, so we're going to 15 minutes. So USD CHF on the 15 minutes, GJ on the 15 minutes. Let's look at what GJ just did. Wow. All right, this is not bad for an entry. GJ for the 15 minutes, bad for an entry. Okay, it's an uptrend. All right, so this could go, all right, for GBP JPY. So let's look at what is happening on the sentiment. Both of them are flat. All right, so I'll go take it for the whole day. Oh, hold on. Wasn't that part of what we saw in the 1 hour? GJ. GJ is still on the 1 hour for a sell. And presently now, I told you that B area are strong reversal zones. B area. All right. So if 15 minutes is calling it for a buy, it means it's responding to that B area. So what am I going to do right now? This trade is still going to sell. All right. It's still going. This is what 15 minutes is seen as an uptrend. But what? See what 1 hour is seen. 1 hour. Okay, let's see. It's a flat trade. So what it means is it always responds to these areas of floor. This is a floor. All right. So for a long time, it must come and touch this floor, then go back up. So in a long run, this trade might run for a sell. But in a short run, probably in a day, it might happen in a day or short hour, this would go up. So if I'm taking this trade now, I'm taking it in the middle of two things. I would, just so you know, I'm trading this buy because of area B in the harmonic, because the 15 minutes. It's far. You can see it's far in the other harmonics in the 1 hour. It's not updated. It's far. It means this is continuation. It can still go down on a long run. But before it will go down, it can go up. All right. That is why the 15 minutes is calling it. So the only thing I'm going to do here right now, I'm not going to go in with full risk. All right. But with half of it. GJ, half risk. This is GJ, all right? Half of my risk. GJ on the whole day. All right, and some of you would like to trade 3 hours or 6 hours. You can also take it 3 hours or 6 hours. Okay, let me go to my other account. I'll take this for 3 hours. If it goes against you, don't complain. I just showed you now this trade has it's on a sell move, all right? But this one means, oh, which I'm trading it based on the fact that it's in a floor area that is consistent of reversing what? A trade. That's my knowledge. That's why I'm trading it. I'm not trading it based on any level of what? Sentiment. I just know that B area. So even in the 1 hour, B area is just reversal. So reversal might just be short for what? Couple of hours or probably the whole day. I took it for the whole day, all right? Because this is GBP. GBP moves very quick. I took it for the whole day, but majorly some people 3 hours, 6 hours. So you can take this trade for 3 hours, 6 hours. Light risk, all light risk. So you always hear me reiterate this, light risk. Three hours, 6 hours, still good. Sorry, I'm also trading. I'm trading my other account. Okay, so this is intraday. 3 hours will be 10, 11, 12. 12:00 is going to be 3 hours. And 6 hours is going to be 15. So that is that. So what else do we have? Okay, we've already seen NZD-USD. I believe we are in NZD-USD already. Okay, so this is good. We already bought NZD, we already bought AUD USD. All right. So NZD USD it's not bad if you also take it for what? No, I won't do it for a short time. I'm not doing it for a short time. I think NZD just you guys are learning. All right. You're learning NZD USD. Okay. I'm not taking it for a short time. But if I see during the day that NZD is gaining strength, all right, I can take the NZD USD for a short time, probably 3 hours, 6 hours. All right. So I can close in on your profit earlier than the day. Okay. So I had some setup yesterday. Wow. Okay. NZD card. All right. For those in Forex, you could go sell NZD card for 30 pips. I said today is a pack load of for trading. We're trading all. You know why I called I called Forex. So sell NZD card right now. We don't have NZD card on. If you have NZD card on your broker, you can sell for the whole day. NZD card. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4. Why am I looking for this currency like that? Okay. So TP1, those of you who trade TP1 30 pips. Okay, that's good. TP1 30 pips is okay. TP2. Okay, 70. I think what I'm seeing is 60. Is either you take TP2 60, all right, and ultimately, or leave it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my TP2 open. Stop loss is 30 pips. So from your entry, just add 30 pips. That will be 8928 is my stop loss. From my entry, I just added 8928 is my stop loss. So TP1 is 557. 88557 is my TP1. 8928 is my stop loss. 88557 is my TP1. So TP2, same stop loss, 8928 is my stop loss. And my take profit is none. All right, so that is break and retest. And good on that one. It's been a while. Euro USD. What happened? I did something on Euro USD. I was afraid. Uh-oh, this is going. We had a break, we had a retest, and this is moving and it's already close. So I'll wait for it. So what I'm going to do, for some of you, I know some of you you're still trading this. All right, these breaks. What's wrong with this stuff? That's the only way I'm going to buy it. Presently, I'm not doing anything, but in case it goes up, I make money. See, this is why all you guys need to learn the skill. All right, this is my perfect, most powerful strategy. It pays and is consistent in paying. All right. So I use it to trade the HFX. I use it to trade Forex as well. So I'm making money from both sides. So you can learn this. It's all open for you to learn, whether you are a HFX trader or you're a Forex trader. All right. Should I send the setup? Type in yes or no. Should I send the setup on the chat? All right. So these are 3 setups that I've done for the week. Oh, we're waiting for a retest on this one. Beautiful. If this comes to a retest, I'm going to send. All right. So you get the setup? Are you serious? Was this yes for this is the question I asked? Was this yes for the question I asked or something else? Okay, so for something else. All right. I think it's only. Are you sure? Am I sure? Okay, I'm going to send the setup. All right, I'm going to send the 3 of them right now. So this comes to retest, you sell. So I'm sending on the impact 20K reloaded. Some of you don't bother asking questions about this. If you're not at the level, don't bother, right? If you've not learned it, all right, if you've not learned how to draw your support and resistance, go to the trainings we did, all right? There are some training I did on this, all right? It's on the YouTube page. You can actually go through it. It's going to be easy for you. If you have not gone through it, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. To be crime for you to ask questions. Stop loss. I gave the stop loss now. 8928. Okay, I've dropped them. If I have, I'm still gonna check out, right, some other setup. Okay, I'll send during the day. Okay, let's swing in a few minutes. Let's swing over to our Liberty app. Boom. Booyaka, 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 boom, boom, boom. Euro USD. Wow. So this is, you can see this is a break, all right, and retested. It's moving right now for the upward direction on a 5 minutes. It's already started moving. What is happening in 15 minutes? Okay, so this is above the cloud. All right, it's already above the cloud. So what are you doing? How do you buy this pair? So if it's called like this, how do you buy? It's just simple. If it goes above the slings, all of the slings, the price action, which are the blue candle, goes above the sling, goes above the cloud, all right, that's a buy, and you can buy. So presently right now, this is above the sling. So the area it's getting above the sling, so it's still on the cloud, all right? So as it's crossing above the sling, this is the present state of the cloud, right? This small green. So the cloud is a green right now. That means a buy. So as it's getting across the sling, so this area, above this area, all right, the first entry for a buy is this, above this area. So this is my cloud. And if I look at this right now, all right, okay, this is my cloud. You know, some people don't get to know how to really look at the cloud. All right, it's better. It's okay. They feel, oh, this is above the cloud. All right, but one of the things you need to know, this is the aftermath. All these are aftermath. This is happening right now, but where the cloud is this. This is the cloud. They are not always. You never find the price above at the same time. The cloud will never be here. So when this is breaking, look. This was the break above the cloud. This is the cloud it was above. I know some of you have never noticed this. Right? I know some of you are just noticing this for the first time. So sometimes when you're doing the back test, you always look at just above the cloud, but you will never see in real time it's above, right? This is the cloud, right? This is not your entry. This is your entry. This breaks the sling. This candle that broke the sling also what? Went above the cloud. So this cloud is the new cloud that is forming, and this is the price action. That is the lagging effect. So you have entered this candle that is above the sling, above the cloud. 3 candle rule. 1, 2, 3. You have won the trade. All right. Does that make sense? Type in 111 on the chart. So this is the present buy cloud. It's a green cloud. It means it's a buy cloud. If it's a red, it means it's a what? Sell cloud. If it's above if the candle is above the green cloud, so this is above the green cloud. All right. And it has crossed the sling. That's my buy. Okay. So this has gone for a buy. I'm waiting for what? If it comes back and retests the sling, so I'll wait for the sling to arrange. Now they are not arranged. All right. Another currency is there, USD CHF. So you can see this is a sell cloud. All right, in this right now, it has already, so this is, you can see this slings. This is good for a market that is trending. And because this market is trending right now, look, for several times, I'm just going to tell you. So this broke the cloud. This is a red cloud. All right, this is a red cloud. Broke it. 3 candle rule. 1, 2, 3, you won. All right, it came back to retest the sling. All right, so let me make it big so that we could. So this is what you see and you trade based on. Broke the cloud, first entry. Broke the sling, broke the cloud. All right. 3 candle rule. So this is the candle that broke. 3 candle rule. 1. There's a training I did on this in detail. Things to look for. I don't talk more on those things based on observation, but there's a training that I did. Detailed training. All right. I don't think anyone. What you're grateful. All right. Anyone in this room should ignore that training. So let me just. And I believe those that have been using, okay, web slinger training, all right, this is it. It's been less viewed. It means you guys are not even paying attention to it. Okay. So if you watch this, this is really going to help you on the web slinger. It's a detailed training on the web slinger. All right, so let me see. Let me share on the chat. Yesterday was a whole mess. I was called by it was a things to observe: candles, breaks, you know, entry, support, resistance, things to observe on the harmonic scanner, on the web slinger. All right. It's there. So we're not really training. Just we look and make sure you're here, you're not following. I don't know what. So if you look at this right now, break, 3 candle rule. The break, I love the break because now it's a break of what? This is a support. It broke the support, broke the cloud and broke the sling. It's a good one. 3 candle rule, 1, 2, 3. Now it came back what? To retest. What was the retest? All right. This didn't really retest very well. All right. Okay, we didn't really have good retest, but just what? This touched. So on his return, this came back to retest. So what I say is what? When it breaks the sling again. So this was what? When it breaks the sling again. So this candle broke the sling. 1, 2, 3. Well, this one was what? It was a lesson. All right. It was a lesson. This particular one here was a lesson. So anytime it goes back to the sling, if the candle is coming back, all right, this didn't close above the candle. So this would have been your entry when it's breaking it. So this is 1, 2, only those that took it for 5 minutes, all right, that would win. So this was the entry. So if you had entered when it was breaking, you probably would have closed in the 3 candle row. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, it's above, you lose this one, all right? And it's also a retest. So if you are taking it for the 3 candle rule, you recoup 1, this is entry, 2, 3, win. Came back to retest. On its coming back, look, if it retests, this was the retest candle, but it went in. So you don't take it when it goes in. You wait for the next candle to break it. All right, so this next candle broke it. 3 candle rule, 1, 2, 3, you won. So that is 3-1, right? So this is the first one. This was a lesson. Second one, third one. All right. So this retested again, ladies and gentlemen. So you wait for the one that is what? Coming back. All right. And it breaks the sling. 1, 2, 3. 1. Again, like what is happening right now here. So this retested, clean one. 1, 2, 3, you would have won. Presently, prices are the floor. All right. So these areas, these are our areas of, okay, it's a floor around this. I don't want to jump in. It's already done what it ought to do. The retest, it has retested and it has done. So 1, 2, 3, you would have won. All right. So how simple? This is very, very simple. Easy to trade, short time trading, 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes for 3 candle rule, 5 minutes for 15 minutes, 15 minutes for 45 minutes, which is 1 hour. Right. So simple. If you go over and over again, it's been like that. NZD, USD, same thing. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, we have no retest on the 5. This broke already. So this was the break. All right, it broke here. 3 candle rule for the break. 1, 2, 3. You won. All right. The next thing was what? A retest. Technically, this didn't retest. We've not had any retest on the 5 minutes. So this one is breaking. If this breaks the class, so this is middle, all right? The trade is on the middle right now. It's breaking NZD and USD. Let's see what's going to happen in a short time frame. USD is stronger than NZD. So this is the cloud right now. This is the cloud right now, and it's still above the cloud. All right, I don't like it. Okay, neither do I like this. Middle. So 1 hour. Okay, let's see 30 minutes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 30 minutes is actually good. It just broke. It just had a retest. This is the first candle. So this is in another hour's time. This is in another hour. So this is a break. This is a retest in another hour's time. All right. If you have another account for this, right, I'll take this for 1 hour. 1 hour, 30 minutes. You're not going to see 1 hour, 30 minutes, but you will see 1 hour. So I'll take this trade for 1 hour. NZD USD, I'm going to take it for 1 hour. Just 1 hour. It's a short. So that would be 1 hour would be, what's the time right now? It's 9:42. Oh, 16. Okay, that is 11. I'll take it to 11:00, 1 hour for us sell NZD USD. Ooh. That was a good spike, powerful spike. Okay. 1 hour. So I'm in. It's almost like 1 hour, 20 minutes. 3 candle rule. All right. Some of you like taking the first candle rule. That's okay. This is a good one. Look at it. Broke that the breaking. This was the breaking. All right. And this was a cloud. So it broke below the cloud. All right. Broke below the level of floor. Okay. And guess what? 3 candle rule. 1, 2, 3. That's first win. Second win was what? Retested. 3 candle rule. 1, 2, 3. 1. All right. This one wasn't a retest. All right. So this one wasn't a retest. So what are you waiting for? Was what? It all went in. All right. And the one that is coming out. So this one is what? Coming out. 1, 2, 3. You won the trade. Now this is another retest. It retested. So this is the first candle. So you can actually take it for this candle, the next candle, and the third candle. Does that make sense? Typing in 111 on the chart. That's why I'm taking the trade. So easy. All right. Typing 111 on the chart, it's clear. All right. And sentiment is favoring us. That's why I took the trade. Anytime I want to take any trade between the hours of the day, I want to look if sentiment is favoring us. Presently, right now, NZD is weaker than USD. And NZD is the base, USD is the put. So I've fulfilled my own righteousness. Let the trade do what it ought to do. Okay? So that is how good. You can see how the tools are powerful. They are all powerful in their own way. Right? They are powerful in their own way. Okay. Okay, so this we're taking for the day. All right, this is good for the day. You can, I'm in NZD USD. Someone will ask, but we're in NZD USD for the buy. That's for the day. All right, it will do what it needs to do. You're taking this for the 1 hour. That's why it's called scalping, or probably intraday. This is what a whole day. You're probably swinging into the day. All right, does that make sense? Any question? So this might still go up. If it goes up against you, don't panic. It's in your favor. All right. Just fulfilled what? These tools, you're trading the tool and you can be consistent in their own way. All right. You can buy a trade and sell a trade and you win the two in the same day. So that is why we always advise. I'm just doing this for the purpose of training. We always advise. If you want to stick to a trading strategy, stick to a trading strategy. All right. You can't be on every session and you're learning. You're not learning anything when you are on every session. If you're trading everything, you're not learning anything. All right, but when you pick a particular strategy that resonates with you, focus on it, right? Focus on it, build upon it, develop it. You're going to be a master of it, right? You're going to be a master of it. So this is good on the web slinger. It's the same thing that happens on the web slinger that happens on the blue gator, and that is one of the things I actually want to look at. But because of time, I think we've really, exhausted the option of time. I just wanted us to look, and because it's recorded, so you can actually look at the web slinger, you can look at the harmonic scanner, I would trade the harmonic scanner. You can go over it and over it again, all right, to help you. We've had lots of trades for today, okay? I don't think we should, because if I go to the blue gate right now, I'm going to get to explain, but I think we could shift that for tomorrow's session. Does that make sense? If you enjoyed the sessions for today, you've learned, all right? You've learned, you've traded, you've grown your knowledge, your skill. Type in 777 in the chat box. All right, thank you very much. I want to hand the mic back to our mentor and our coach. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me the opportunity, all right, of hosting this session. Over to you, sir. Sir, are you on?
Hello.
Sir, hi.
How are we all doing?